Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Greet Minnen's epic comeback versus Eala 7-7-6-3, thrilling battle at Suzhou Tennis Open. There are tennis matches, and then there are tennis experiences. Those nights when the sport transcends its scoreline, when every rally is heavy with meaning, when players fight not just their opponent but themselves. At the Suzhou Tennis Open, a WTA 125 event known for gritty battles and rising star breakthroughs, the crowd was gifted exactly such a spectacle. Belgium's Greet Minnen, the 27-year-old fighter with years of tour mileage, and the Philippines' Eala, a fearless 20-year-old phenom carrying the hopes of an entire nation, clashed in a first-set showdown that stretched into one of the most intense tiebreaks of the season. The scoreline read, Minnen def. Eala 7-7-6-3. But those numbers barely scratched the surface. This was a war of styles, wills, and generations colliding. It was an evening where tennis became theater, every gasp from the crowd echoing the inner storms of players. The backdrop: two journeys, one court. Greet Minnen, Belgium's quiet warrior. In a tour filled with flashy personalities and booming serves, Greet Minnen often flies under the radar. She is not the one plastered on billboards or trending daily on social media. Yet, those who follow women's tennis closely know her story. Resilience. Tall, steady, equipped with a two-handed backhand that acts like a metronome, Minnen has spent years grinding across the WTA and ITF circuits. She has faced injuries, ranking fluctuations, and the unforgiving realities of professional tennis. But she never stopped climbing. For her, every match is not just about victory, but about proving that persistence still matters in a sport obsessed with prodigies. Eala, a nation's pride. In contrast, Eala embodies youthful fire. Born in Manila, trained at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain, she burst into international tennis by winning a junior Grand Slam title, making history as the first Filipino to do so. At just 20, Eala represents the dreams of millions back home. Every match she plays is watched with pride by a growing fan base that believes she could crack into the top 50 or even higher. She's fast, left-handed, creative, and unafraid of the big stage. Suzhou was her chance to announce, "I'm here, I belong, and I'm not afraid of the veterans." The match begins, sparks at every point. The opening game set the tone. Eala, brimming with energy, played aggressively, attacking Minnen's serve early and running down every ball with explosive speed. Minnen, calm and methodical, leaned on her experience, refusing to be rattled, redirecting pace with precision, and waiting for the young challenger to blink. The first few games were tight, long rallies, testing shots, a battle for control. At 3-3, it was clear neither player would give the set away. Pressure mounts, the mid-set grind. From 4-4 onward, tension spiked. Every hold of serve felt monumental. Eala unleashed her forehand cross-court, a weapon that painted corners and forced Minnen to defend with stretched strides. Minnen countered with her backhand down the line, coolly threading it past Eala whenever she overcommit to one side. At 5-5, the crowd in Suzhou had stopped casually chatting between points. Everyone was locked in. The players weren't just trading shots, they were trading psychological blows. Part 4, 6-6, the tiebreak arrives. As the set reached 6-6, fans rose to their feet. It would all come down to a tiebreaker, the sport's most merciless stage, where one point can swing destiny. The atmosphere grew electric. Flags waved. Filipino supporters chanted, "Eala, Eala," while Belgian fans clapped rhythmically for Minnen. The tiebreak drama. Early lead. Eala 3-1. Eala came out blazing, ripping a forehand winner, and then sealing a rally with a sharp angle backhand. Her youthful fire seemed unstoppable. Minnen responds. 3-3, the veteran calmed the storm, landing two unreturnable serves and sneaking in a backhand pass. Her composure was unshakable. Turning point. 5-3 Minnen at 3-3. A 22-shot rally unfolded. Eala ran down everything but faltered with a netted forehand. Minnen seized momentum, pumping her fist as the crowd roared. Closing it out, 7-3 Minnen experience trumped youth. With two strong serves and a final backhand winner, Minnen clinched the tiebreak 7-3. The scoreboard flashed 7-7-6-3. The set belonged to Belgium. Technical breakdown, a chess match in motion. For analysts, this was a masterclass in contrasts. Serving patterns. Minnen used placement, targeting Eala's weaker return spots. Eala varied spins, attempting to disrupt rhythm. Baseline rallies. Minnen's backhand was rock solid, rarely breaking down. Eala's forehand was her sword, carving sharp angles. Mental game. Minnen's experience showed in key points. She slowed rallies, breathed deeply and chose safe but effective options. Eala, though fearless, sometimes rushed at crucial moments. It was chess on asphalt, every move, every shot calculated. The emotional aftermath. For Minnen, this was more than a set. It was a statement. She could hold her nerve against rising talents and still carve victories in the trenches. Her clenched fist and sharp glance skyward said it all. This wasn't luck. It was willpower. For Eala, the sting was sharp. She had been so close. At 3-1 in the tiebreak, the set had felt within her grasp. Yet, tennis is merciless. Still, even in defeat, she proved she could go toe-to-toe with experienced opponents. Losses like this are scars that harden into strength. The fans' reactions. The stands were alive. Filipino fans, draped in flags, applauded Eala with chants of "Pusso." Heart. Belgian fans smiled knowingly. This was their Minnen, the steady fighter who never panics. On social media, highlights of the tiebreak spread instantly. Clips of Eala's lunging retrievals and Minnen's laser backhands went viral. Commentators called it one of the most entertaining tiebreaks of the season. Beyond Suzhou, what it means. Minnen's road ahead. Confidence boost heading into future WTA 125 and 250 tournaments. Reinforcement of her identity as a clutch competitor. A reminder that experience is still a weapon in tennis youth-driven landscape. Eala's road ahead. Another step in her growth. Proof she can push higher-ranked, older opponents to the edge. Motivation to sharpen her composure in tiebreak moments. Both players left Suzhou stronger, one with victory, the other with lessons. A match to remember. In the end, the scoreline reads, Greet Minnen Def. Alex Eala 7-7-6-3. But what fans will remember is not the digits. They'll remember the intensity, the rallies that refuse to die, the way two players from different worlds met on equal footing and produced something magical. This was not just sport. It was storytelling with rackets, a tale of youth versus experience, risk versus patience, fire versus steel. Closing thoughts. Tennis is often reduced to results. But matches like this remind us, behind every scoreline lies drama, courage, heartbreak, and triumph. At the Suzhou Tennis Open, Greet Minnen's comeback against Alex Eala was more than a win. It was a performance. It was proof of resilience. It was a kind of battle that reminds us why we watch sports at all. Suzhou will not forget. Neither will we. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.